A very good morning, Team Zimbabwe. Mamukase, Mamukase, Mamukase. So this morning, I want to take a brief look at why President Nelson Chamisa cannot ignore Madam Thokozani Khupe. We've seen a lot of people attacking us each and every day and saying, why are you trusting Thokozani Khupe? We are not trusting Thokozani Khupe. We are actually speaking about the way she is working on the ground, the way we are supposed to be working on the ground. So here is the fact. You don't believe in Thokozani Khupe, but you believe in yourself. So if you trust yourself, you need to be on the ground working, doing what Thokozani Khupe is actually doing. The reason why we are using Thokozani Khupe is because she is um, demonstrating how you are supposed to be mobilizing and how you are supposed to be working. But let us get to this fact, which we all cannot ignore. The reason why it's very important for us to recognize Madam Thokozani Khupe and actually work together with her. Let us look at 2018 elections. In 2018 elections, Nelson Chamisa got around 44%, where President Mnangagwa got 50.8%. And I need to show you something which is very, very important here. So you need to understand that there are people who voted for ZANU-PF not because they wanted to vote for ZANU-PF, but because Thokozani Khupe he had departed ways with Nelson Chamisa. These are people who actually believed in Thokozani Khupe, but or these are people who failed to comprehend the dispute between Thokozani Khupe and Nelson Chamisa and made a decision to actually vote for ZANU-PF. So if we go to this report, you can actually see that here this is these are 2018 election results, and if you look at Emerson Mnangagwa here, he had 50.8, Chamisa 44.3, and the rest, the other 21 candidates got the remainder of the votes. So if we look at this issue, Thokozani Khupe got 0.9, which was the biggest. Makamba Busha 0.4, Chikanga 0.3, Joyce Mujuru 0.3, Gosana Moyo 0.3, and Kwanel Shamangana 0.2. If you combine all these 0.0 point, you get very close to 49.2. So you can actually see that you cannot actually ignore this fact. So if we take another percentage of the people who actually voted for Mnangagwa on the basis that there was chaos in the MDC, you can actually see that we would have seen victory for Nelson Chamisa in 2018. But let us take a look at what is happening, or at what happened in Kenya. Raila Odinga, he had 49 points, while the president-elect William Ruto, 48 points, while William Ruto had 50 points. And the difference was around 1.4 percent. That was the difference in Kenya. So you can actually see that every vote counts. Every vote is very, very important. What matters at this moment is, are you mobilizing? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Are you actually working on the ground to make sure that there is victory in 2023? That is what is very important. Some people would want to have a divided opposition as we go to 2023, but you need to understand that we need a united opposition. If possible, we wanted to have Mnangagwa and Chamisa on the ballot papers. That increases the chances of opposition taking over and winning this election in 2023. That does not need sangomas or any scientific maneuvers, but just the truth, the honest truth. Let us be honest to ourselves. We need to unite, we need to work together as people in the opposition, because these figures you are seeing on the screen, they reflect how Nelson Chamisa lost in 2018. So you can actually see that if all of those opposition people had rallied behind Nelson Chamisa, he could have got a better percentage than what he got in 2018. So let us be vigilant, guys. Let us work together. Let us not be divided by our opinions, by our selfishness. Myself, I have seen Tendai Biti parting ways with Morgan Trangirai. Right now, he's actually working well with Nelson Chamisa. It happens in the struggle. We've seen Oshman Ngube in 2008 parting ways with Morgan Trangirai, and has been accused for actually splitting the vote and causing the Morgan Tsvangirai loss in 2018. But right now, they are working together with Nelson Chamisa very well. So why is Khupe an exception if he is truthful to the cause of actually working on the ground? If she does not need to be a candidate, why are you pestering her? What you need to do is to say she is doing great. Let us work together. That is what you need to do. And above all, you have to know that the purpose we have leaders on the forefront is that they're supposed to give us direction. And when the leaders give us direction, no matter how we disagree with Thokozani Khupe, sometimes we need to look at what the leaders are actually doing. If you are criticizing, criticize with something tangible to say, my leaders, I am doing A, B, C, D better than Thokozani Khupe. Why are you valuing her more than me? That is what you need to do. You have to prove. If you can't prove, then myself, I don't believe that you have any say regarding this issue. There are a lot of young people who are not registered to vote. What are you doing to actually make that they are registered to vote? That is the question you have to ask yourself. So, if you are living in a community with young people who are not registered to vote, you are the problem, not Thokozani Khupe. You are the person who is going to make us lose in 2023, not Thokozani Khupe. Make sure kuti Muraini Morugara, every young person is registered. That is your mandate. That is what Thokozani Khupe is doing. That is what those people you are despising are doing. So do it in your own area, do it in your own place. This is my opinion. This is what I think. I don't know what you think in the comment section. You are free to have a discussion so that you can talk about it and actually differ or agree. This is my take. Thank you very much for coming this morning. Thank you very much for your support. My name is Ronald Ukumakusha. Let us keep on subscribing, commenting, and also sharing.